Varanasi from the Kashi Vishwanath temple, the Gyanvapi Mosque. Remember, yesterday the Vyas Tehkana was opened up after a court order for prayers. These are first visuals coming in of that puja being performed in that cellar. As far as the Vyas Tehkana is concerned, prayers have now resumed after 1993. That long battle finally coming to fruition as far as the Hindu side is concerned between the Gyanvapi Mosque and the Kashi Vishwanath temple land dispute is concerned. This is a significant move is what the Hindu side had claimed yesterday. Ananya, my colleague, now joining us, getting us more details. Ananya, these first visuals coming in of the prayers being offered there, the puja being conducted inside the cellar. There were only 2 cellars out of the 10 that were opened up for the ASI survey that was conducted over the last few months. This is one of those cellars. Yesterday, after a court order, it was decided that until 1993, prayers were offered at the Vyas Tehkana, and there's no reason why it shouldn't continue now, which is why it was opened up.
Well, definitely, Poonam, a big development coming in as far as the Gyanvapi, dispute is concerned. Yesterday, a court order came wherein it was said that, until 1993, there were prayers that were offered at this Vyas Tehkana, and in fact, the ASI report was heavily relied on, wherein it was stated that there are various Hindu sculptures and inscriptions that exist in that particular cellar, and that's exactly why there is no reason to bar prayers there at the Vyas Tehkana. And today, if we see the visuals, the prayers have already started. However, a subsequent development happened at the Supreme Court where late last night at around 3 a.m. Today morning, in fact, the Muslim side knocked the doors of the Supreme Court. They approached the Registrar General, asked for urgent hearing to be given in this particular matter. However, after assessing the matter, the Supreme Court very categorically said that, this is not a matter that needs urgent hearing at this point of time, and they should be knocking the doors of, in fact, the Allahabad High Court. In fact, Vishnu Shankar Jain too had stated that, he will be filing a caveat before the Allahabad High Court, and, no kind of a relief has at least at this point of time come in for, in fact, the Muslim side who had actually knocked the doors of, who is to knock the doors of the Allahabad High Court when it comes to this order that's been filed by the district court there. But the big development, puja started happening there. In fact, if you remember, the order had said that, in 7 days time was given, and the Kashi Vishwanath Trust was asked that, please assign a priest, a pandit there who can perform this particular puja. That things happened quickly, and the puja has actually started at that particular point. A big win for the Hindu side. The ASI report seems to be like a treasure book, a golden treasure that the Hindu side has gone on to achieve. How much of it does it affect the main suit is something that only time can tell. However, these small wins are something that are boosting the morale of the Hindu side, with prayers started at the cellar, the south cellar called the, in fact, the Vyasji's Tehkana. Poonam.
Are we also going to be, Ananya, seeing the cellar being opened up to other devotees now, or is it just that one priest or the family that can conduct prayers there? Are there any details in the court order, any nitty-gritties that came out yesterday?
Well, not yet. The court has said that, the Kashi Vishwanath Trust would be actually arranging for puja there. The rituals will continue. However, with regards to the other devotees, the court order was not very clear. So we'll have to wait and watch as to whether or not other people would be allowed. However, this development too is a subsequent one. In fact, Vishnu Shankar Jain was really happy, and the Hindu side is very confident that they would now be able to secure more favorable orders from the court, and the matter the main suit also would be in their favor after this particular ASI report. In fact, they've already filed an application seeking, in fact, the survey of the Bazukhana area as well. How much of it does it play out before the Supreme Court? We'll have to wait and watch. But
right, sorry to interrupt you there, Ananya. Shankar Jain joining us on this broadcast, a significant player, a lawyer of the Hindu side, also giving us more perspective on how significant this is. So thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. A 1-week deadline was set by the court yesterday, but within hours, we've seen that Vyasji's Tehkana has been opened up for prayers. Shankar Jain, can you hear me? Yes, sir. I was just talking about how significant this is. A 1-week deadline was set yesterday by the court for the cellar to be opened up, but Vyasji's Tehkana is already open. Prayers have already been offered within 12 hours. How significant do you think this is?
Yes, administration has taken prompt action, keeping in view land order situation, and these orders are not kept in abeyance. These orders are not delayed, and the order has been rightly implemented, because there was passion, there was to land order situation. And today in Varanasi, Also, you might have received some information. Therefore, it was a right step, and there was no need to wait.
Mr. Jain, are we also going to be seeing Vyasji's Tehkhana open up for other devotees, or has the court restricted this only to the priests from the temple to conduct the prayers?
It is order is for all. It has been opened for all, and today puja is started. It is open for all, and rightly it has been open for all.
Right, Mr. Jain, the Hindu side has also approached the Supreme Court asking for the opening up of the other sellers as well. Do you think, do you have hope that that could happen?
I have not moved for opening other sellers, but I have moved for opening the seal area so that survey may take place within that area which is not been investigated by SI due to sealing. And thereafter, I will study the report and then I will decide next course of action.
Hi, Shankar Jain, thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. It is a significant move for the Hindu side who's claimed vindication. Last week, we saw the ASI report findings that were made public that went on to say that there was a pre-existing temple over the current day Gyanvapi structure. Yesterday, the local court in Varanasi then opened up Vyasji's Tehkhana, which is a cellar in the Gyanvapi Mosque complex, where we now see prayers being offered. Even though the deadline was for a week, within 12 hours, we've seen that the local administration and the temple trust have managed to put in security and arrangements in place for prayers to be offered there. The Hindu side definitely claiming this to be a significant victory in their fight. It is a